Hello and welcome to Digging with Dugan. Now, we're going to be picking up where we left off, but this episode is going to be a semi-excitingly interesting one. It's going to rotate around fixing an inconsistency in the records. Now, there's a slim bit of conjecture around this, but it's educated conjecture. And so, next pharaoh would be Hor-Aha, who has, of course, the brief regency underneath Hotep at the beginning of her reign. Now, Hor-Aha is known as Horus the Fighter. His claim to fame is one of the first recorded raids down into Nubia. But besides that, it is from my impression that during Neith-Hotep's beginning regency, that she began construction of a glorious mastaba tomb for herself. And then once she steps down as Queen Regent, at least in an official capacity, it appears that Aha claims responsibility for the mastaba and records that preemptively that Neith-Hotep dies under his reign, and that it was his idea to bury her in this badass tomb. Now, oddly enough, Aha, he does produce an heir, but it is not with his queen consort. It is with a secondary consort, who is mysteriously missing from the records. Like she's in the record, but she never does anything or has any power as a queen regent would. So, Aha has this son, and he dies prematurely before his older sister, who he presumed was going to die before him. So on the mastaba it says that Neith-Hotep is dead, but she is not, and we know that because she becomes queen regent for Aha's heir to the throne, Djur. Now, Djur becomes pharaoh at a particularly young age, it is assumed, and Neith-Hotep finishes the mastaba tomb, and she goes on to functionally be king. Like, she doesn't quite outright call herself king in anything but a single inscription, but she wields, like, absolute power for quite a while. It's some pretty impressive stuff. Now, let's see, is there anything that we are missing here? In this time period, trade begins to slow down in Egypt, and under Djur and under Aha, the Egyptians begin to further exploit the resources of Egypt directly, rather than gaining them through trade. Aha is not recorded outside of Egypt in any inscriptions like Namer was. Egypt is more of a isolationist power at this time period. And, yeah, I think that'll do it for now.